Hello everyone, this is Precious, Leco Unique Tailoring Institute. We want to learn pattern drafting and we want to refer to this book, Dress Pattern Designing, the Basic Principles of Cut and Fit, the classic edition by Nathalie Bray. She did it with Anne Hager. There are many other books you can use, but for now we want to concentrate on Nathalie Bray. Okay, so for this particular training, we are going to concentrate on the measurement, the bodice block alone, and then maybe if time permits, we might look at that manipulation. Okay, the basic measurements you will need are bust, hips, waist, back width, chest width, shoulder, center back length to waist, and okay, for now this is what we will need. These are just the major ones, but we're going to see how we take all these measurements one after the other. We're going to see how we take the measurement one after the other for the bodies, because what we'll be needing for the bodies measurement will be bust, hip, waist, length to waist, back width, chest width, shoulder, top arm. Okay, but here we have a chart which I've already sent to you, a PDF I've already sent to you, so we are going to be using that.
Let's explain briefly what the chart looks like. Table of average measurement and proportions. You have the measurement here and you have the proportions here. Now the way it works is, when you look at all these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10, they represent groups of sizes. If your measurement for bust is between 80 to 83 cm, it means you fall around size 1. The same way all through. That means if your measurement is 102, you fall around size 4 and size 6 and size 7. Do you understand? So whatever your actual measurement is, just look at the group you belong to, and after that everything on that line belongs to you. Everything on that line belongs to you. And for the plus size, you see it stops at X. Now for the plus size, you have to manipulate these figures to fit your exact measurement or to group you into where you belong. I have done that and I'm going to send to you in a PDF form, so that you have plus sizes that are 120 bust, 130 hips and all that. Okay, so I will send that to you on a PDF form. Measurement is the bust. Please do not give an ease. Do not put your finger here. Just take the measurement on the body the way it is. Okay, so for my bust I have 88 cm. Second measurement is the hip, and that is the widest part of the hip side. Okay, no ease, don't put your finger or anything, just measure it close to the body as much as possible. So what do I have there? I have 91. The next measurement here is waist, 67. I have 67 there. Next measurement is length to waist, from the nape here, from here to the deepest part of the waist. Length to waist. For this figure is about 36. the back width, the XB across here. All right, about let's say 15 cm from here. And then across, that is about 35. X back is about 35. X back. Chest width, you take the chest width from here, from this armhole to this armhole across. That is about 33 for this person, 33. For the shoulder, you measure from the neck here to the edge of the armhole. This armhole here, the top side of it, so you measure it this way. From the neck across on this shoulder to somewhere here. So for this person is about 11. Okay, so don't measure from shoulder to shoulder, just measure from here to here. For the top arm, you see how I hold my tape? The fullest part of the arm. Not as if you are measuring round sleeve, as if you want to pull it up a little. So for this is about 28 or so. Not like this, like that. Okay, and not the armhole. Armhole is different from the top arm. So now we are going to look at the measurement to see which one tallies. Okay, let's review the measurement that we have here. Wow, this is 28. So the armhole, we are going to get that later when we are done. But for now, we want to review the rest. You see, our bust is 88, and that falls that bust here. That falls around here, size 3. Hip falls around here, size 2. Are you seeing it? Waist falls around size 2. Length to waist is very small for this one, so we are going to leave that, but we use exactly what is here. Back width is more of size 1, so around there. So you can see that most of the measurement here hovers around size 2, 1, 2, and 3. And for us, this is the best we can go with. The shoulder is okay, 12. The top arm is 28 here, this is 29. So we can go with size 2. Because that is the best fit. Remember, this is a standard measurement. It's general, it's a group of measurements. It's not for a particular person. But this one is for a particular person, which we will make it for that particular person. Okay? But if you are doing ready to wear, you are doing for a group of people, you've not seen them, you've not taken their measurement, you can use these standard sizes, because any of those people will fall into any of the groups. Okay? So ensure that you just take a random sample of the measurement, and I'm sure any of them will fall, especially if you are doing ready to wear. Okay, since we are using size 2, that means here, when we now come to proportion, everything here in this proportion is what we are going to be using for size 2. So 0.0 for size 2 is 2.5. Back width is 6.5. Depth of armhole is 20.5 or more. Back up is 5. I back up that. That's 2 is 6.5. Armhole is 41. So for the proportions, we got them from here. And the measurement, I'm using exactly what I took. So if you are able to take the person's measurement, fine. If not, just follow the chart to the closest measurement of that person. Our step 1 was to identify and write down the measurements that you want to use, which we have done here. To make it faster for me, I divided the bust into half, the hip into half, the waist half, and then the back width and chest width. I divided them into half because I'm going to use them later. Okay, so just do that to make it easy for you. So we have the proportions here and we have the measurement. So the next step is to create a border. Let's keep this for now. You are going to create a border on your paper. I prefer white paper because when you are working you see it clearly, but you can use brown paper or any other color. At the top, you are going to measure like 3. I just want to create border so that the pattern will look neat. At the top here, from here I measure from here 3 cm, measure 3 cm, 3 cm, 3 cm, and I draw a line from here 3 cm. You can use your tape and you can use your ruler. 3 cm from the top there, measure 3 cm, and then you label it top line. And then you come to the side, the left side. From here you measure 2 cm, 2 cm, 2 cm, and draw a straight line. You label that line center back line. Not back, don't just say back line, say center back line, CB.